Set of shocks. They are such beadlocks, metal beadlocks with sitting of the X is too shallow, as we do in WPL tires on the stock wheel. Okay. So this way, this shaft is about 3. Okay. Voila! Here it is. Okay. It's quite better than stock.
Tricky obstacle.
Okay. What up everyone, and welcome back. Today my HB R1607 is going to have its first upgrades. I'm going to try to put one set of shocks. They are sold as TRX4M shocks, okay. These ones are slightly shorter than these ones. They are about 62 millimeters. And we're going to try to change the wheel as well. I'm going for a 1-inch beadlocks, metal beadlocks with 64 millimeter tires. This set was the set that I was running on my MN82. But my MN82 is going to have a complete overhaul, so wheels and tires are going to be different. Keep tuned to see what I'm going to do with that rig. So, I already took out the axis. This is an issue. This is 5 millimeter adapter, okay. And the WPL wheels won't fit here because this shaft here is too wide and the fitting of the X is too shallow, okay. So we are not going to be able to use WPL or MN wheels. So what else? I already took out one shock in order to see the fittings. I already saw that we are going to cut out this little bit here, okay, as we do in WPLs and MN model rigs. So let's take out the body and begin right away. So lights out, be careful in order to not mess with the lighting. So this shock screws from the inside, okay, not a good design, but it is what it is. The front ones as well. And by the way, I also tried 1.3 inches WPL tires on the stock wheels. The stock wheels are slightly smaller. As you can see, this is no good. Okay, no, I'm going to try to access from here. Okay, it's possible. No need of taking out the electronics board, okay. We can put it together. So in order to remove the shocks, you have to take out the inner screw that holds it here, and then the screw in the axle, and you have to twist it a little bit in order to, okay, this is easy, not a big deal. So I think I'm going for these shocks. The ideal position for mounting new shocks would be something like that here, okay. In the future I will make some adapters to mount the shocks here, but for now I'm going to do only a direct swap, okay. So the stock shocks are about 54 millimeters, and I'm going to put ones that are about 59 millimeters, so they are a little bit bigger. I'm going to cut these pieces here. So these were the pieces that I cut out. I will use that for making some spacers here in the chassis side, okay. So in order to do it my way, we will need 4 screws 2.5 millimeters for 20 millimeters, 4 2.5 for 8 millimeters long, okay. The long ones are here and the shorter ones here, okay. 3, 6, 9, 12 washers for 2.5 nuts, and I think it's all, okay. So let's do this real quick, and it's done. I don't know, maybe they are somewhat stuck, I don't know. I'm not liking the feel of these shocks here, but we'll see. Now the wheels. 3 millimeters, okay. This shaft is about 3 millimeters. And the stock adapters for MN and WPL won't fit here, okay? So what we have to do in order to this fit? This is a 3 millimeter drill bit and we're going to open this to 3 millimeters. They are about 2.8, okay? Okay. 3 millimeters and it should fit with no issues. Awesome. Really awesome. The good thing is that you can still use this on the MN or WPL models, okay? Voila! Here it is. Okay, the wheels looks good, but this gap here isn't acceptable, okay? Probably I will going to make a run with this setup to see if it's got any better, but looks wise I'm don't liking it, so I don't know. So let's switch it on. Now let's see with 2 tires if this got any better. I don't think so, okay. 1 tire flexes, no problem. 2 tires probably is too much, of course. It is. With 2 tires, the flex improved a little bit, but not by far. I think only with the adapters for the mounting points that, okay, it almost flex with 2 tires, so it's quite better than stock. What do you think? It's worth doing. So now let's put some rocks on the table. Now let's try these rocks. Okay. It's working all great. Okay, very well, very nicely done. First run of my HB R1607 with upgraded shocks, wheels and tires. So let's begin right away. So this probably will be the only run that I will make with the shocks on this position, okay? So from the start I can say that the ride improved by quite a lot, okay? It seems a completely different rig despite having the stock electronics. Low cost as is. By now I can't remember if I mentioned that in the previous video, but this is about 22-23 euros with max discount and using coins on AliExpress, okay? And by the way, the shocks already lost all the oil that I've added, okay? The seals aren't great on these shocks. Let's see if I can line this. Okay, nope. Okay. So let's try with this line here. This is a tricky obstacle. Okay. I don't know if I'm catching this good. Okay, okay. Okay, very well. So this one is a very tricky hole, okay? Slowly, this is impossible, I believe. Okay. Oh, nope. So, let me see if I can floor it a little bit. Oh, almost. Okay, let's try this again. No. Okay, nicely done, awesome. Okay, really well. Let's go to the next one. So now let's try this climb here. This change from the last time that I've been here. Okay, let me give it some throttle here. But I want to do it slowly. I'll try on this line and in this obstacle. Okay, only with full throttle. Not pretty here. I think that these upgrades made it completely different, okay? This rig is better than it was, despite not being at my full taste yet. I will have to do something about these shocks, probably some custom shock mounts. I want this rig to sit slower. Besides that, okay, this is not gripping well. Besides that, this rig is becoming quite good, okay? This should be a nice one as well. Let's see. I have to put the right front wheel on this rock. Okay, it's going well. Let's see if I can pull this off. Okay, slowly. Okay, nice, nice. Freewheeling now. Okay, very well. Awesome, really awesome. So guys, and it's all for today. If you have any doubts or questions, please let me know. I will answer as soon as I can. You also can post in my community tab, okay? Anything related with this video or the hobby, okay, or my videos. I will answer back as soon as I can as well. If you want to see this compared with another rigs, please let me know. In the next video of this rig, of upgrading it, I will make some new shock mounts, okay, custom shock mounts. And it's all for today. See you next time.